Universal Values, based on the book The Value of Values by Swami Dayananda Saraswati. What is a value? Value indicates the regard for a thing, situation, or attitude which for some reason is esteemed or prized by the value holder. The appropriate values which prepare the mind for Vedanta are certain universal ethical attitudes. Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Asakti, absence of a sense of ownership. Asakti means the absence of the attitude of ownership. Absence of the attitude that anything peculiarly belongs to me. Ownership is notional. Possession is factual. Asakti is reduction of all false relationships involving claims of ownership to factual relationships. Analysis shows that no claim to ownership can survive close scrutiny. Nothing is really mine. I cannot claim exclusive permanent title to anything, to land, to knowledge, to people, to things, or even to my own body-mind unit. When I analyze anything that I think I own, I find that there is nothing to own. There is only something to possess. I cannot claim to be the sole author of anything. I did not create the land on which my house stands. I did not make the materials that went into the house. Fire and water were needed. The work of many other people went into the house. Masons, carpenters, electricians, plumbers, and so on. Conformity to certain physical laws, not my creation, made possible the assurance that the walls will stand. Thus, my house, which is made up of the materials available in an existing creation, as assembled by or in accordance with the knowledge of countless human beings, unknown to me, some long dead, is simply an aggregate structure available for my temporary possession and control. But there is something uniquely and specially mine, for which I certainly can claim factual ownership. That unique thing is my own body. Who else can claim my body? Many others can make claims over any given body. The mother can say, I bore this body. It is flesh of my flesh. It is mine, not separate from me. No, says the Father. I am the instrumental cause of this body. I was involved in its creation. Not only did I provide all the food necessary for this body to grow, but the clothes and shelter also to protect it. The society, the community, has a claim to the body. Collectively, the efforts of many have made available the things necessary for this body to be nurtured, and have provided a society in which it can live. It is endless. The people, the creatures, the materials and substances that can claim rights to this body. Thus, even for my own body, I am only a managing trustee, nothing more than that. I am the indweller of this body. It is my possession. As possessor, I can say, my body, but only in terms of possession, definitely not in terms of ownership. An attitude of possession rather than an attitude of ownership towards anything is a relief, whether it is towards house, money, or one's own body. An attitude of possession puts the relationship with the thing claimed in factual perspective that promotes dispassion and objectivity. The relationship is seen for what it is, non-exclusive, impermanent, but at the same time a presently existing entrustment of possession, to be enjoyed and properly maintained. This is the right attitude towards my mind, towards any wealth I may have, towards the people around me. To all of them I relate with Asakti, without a clinging attachment, without an attitude of ownership. I recognize ownership as purely notional, that possession alone is a fact. I reduce all my false notional ownership relationships to factual relationships. Asakti, non-attachment in the sense of seeing my relationship to things objectively, is another example of dispassion, vairagya. I gain a dispassion towards sense objects when I recognize that sense objects do not have the capacity to produce lasting happiness or security. In Asakti, the dispassion highlighted is the relationship between me and objects. It is the dispassion I discover when I see clearly that there can be no valid, no lasting attachment to anything. That is, there is no valid ownership of anything.